Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Mamta Laghare, working in Kekewag English School as a maths teacher of 5th standard. Students, last year we have already studied about the international numerals. You know the meaning of international numerals. International numerals means the numbers which are known to everyone, means everyone in the world can understand. So that type of numbers is called as a international numerals. Okay, in this year 5th standard, first chapter is Roman numerals. So today we are going to start a new topic, Roman numerals. Actually students, you are already familiar with the international numerals, but Roman numerals, this is new concept for you. As you know, in India we are using in international numerals just like in Europe. In the olden times, Roman capital letters were used to write the numbers. That is why these numbers are called as a Roman numerals. Okay, Roman numerals is having 7 basic symbols. Roman numerals is having 7 basic symbols. 7 basic symbols. Which are those symbols? The symbols are I, V, X, L, C, D, M. I, V, X, L, C, D, M. You have to understand it. Okay. The value of I means 1, means the symbol I which denotes the number 1. Okay. After that, V, the symbol V denotes the number 5. Symbol X denotes the number 10. Symbol L, the value of L is 50. The value of C is 100. The value of B is 500 and the value of M is 1000. Children, you have to remember this value in your mind. Okay, so you can write the whole Roman numerals. Understand? You can see clock here. In this clock also Roman numerals are written. Okay, so these are the Roman numerals. You know very well, this is the symbol I, means it denotes the number 1. You know very well, after that 1, 2, 3, so till 12 it goes on. Okay, after that in our school also we are using the symbol like standard 5. We are also using symbol V. This denotes the standard 5, means you are familiar with the Roman numerals. Now you are thinking that we know only 7 values like I, V, X, L, C, D, M. You know only 7 values. So you are thinking that we know only 7 values. Then how can we write other numbers? In this method there was a certain rules. In this method there was a certain rules for writing the Roman numerals. Okay. You can see on board first rule. If either of the symbol I or X, if either of the symbol I or X, what is the value of I? 1 and the value of X is 10. If either of the symbol of I or X is written consecutively, here is a new word for you, consecutively. What is the meaning of consecutively? Constantly or continuously. If either of the symbol I or X is written consecutively 2 or 3 times, how many times? 2 or 3 times, their sum of the total is the number that made. Their sum of the total is the number that made. Means, for example, you know the value of 1. What is the value of, you know the symbol of 1. What is the symbol of 1? I. I is the symbol of 1. If we write I here, then we are having 2I. We are having 2I. The value of I is 1. Another I value is 1. So 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So this is the symbol for 2. This is the symbol for 2. Okay. Another example. We can take another example. Which symbol is this? This is the symbol of 10. This is the symbol of 10. And if we write here again one symbol of X. Okay. And I want another one symbol here. Then what will happen? 1, 2, 3, x. 3x. 3x means what is the value of x? 10. The value of x is 10. And how many x is there? 1, 2, 3. Means plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. So, what is the value of triple x? The value is 30. And what we have to remember in this rule, if either of the symbol I or x is written consecutively, means constantly. If you are writing constantly, but how many times? 2 or 3 times. So then it makes the sum. It makes the sum. Means what? Addition of the numbers. So what you have to understand in this rule? Repeating the symbol means addition. What you have to understand in first rule? Repeating the symbol. Here we are repeating the symbol. I is here, another I is here. So therefore I plus I is equals to 2. Means repeating the symbol is addition. So what you have learned in the first rule? Repeating the symbol means addition. So you understand the first rule? Okay. But this symbol is having some limitations. Therefore, the next rule, second rule. What is second rule? The symbol I or x can be repeated consecutively. Symbol I or x repeated consecutively for a maximum 3 times only. For a maximum 3 times only. As I told you, this is the symbol of x, means this is the symbol of 10. Another x, another x. This symbol which denotes the number 30. You are thinking 10, 10, 10 means this is the which denotes the number 30. But if you want to write this, so can we write the number 40? No, it's totally wrong. Why this is wrong? Because of the rule number 2. What? In these symbols consecutively repeated only thrice, means 3 times. It is repeated only for 3 times. So this is not a symbol for 40. 40 is having another symbol. I will tell you after some time. So this is not a symbol. This is the wrong method and this is the correct method. Why? Because these symbols can be repeated only 3 times. Got it, everyone? Another point in this rule, the numeral v is never repeated. Numeral v is never repeated. Just like I can be repeated 1, 2, 3 times. Then x can be repeated constantly, consecutively. But numeral v never repeated. Why doesn't it never repeated? You might be thinking that if v means 5 and another v means 5. Therefore 5 plus 5 is equals to 10. Is it correct? No. We are having separate symbol for 10. Which is this symbol? X. X denotes the number 10. Means the value of this symbol is 10. Got it, everyone? So what you have to understand in this second rule, the symbol I or x can be repeated consecutively for maximally 3 times. It repeats maximally 3 times and numeral v is never repeated. Means v is alone, single person. V never repeated. Got it, everyone? Now we will come forward to the next rule. Rule number 3. When either I or v is written on the right of the symbol, when either I or v written on the right of the symbol of a bigger number, its value added to the bigger number. Its value added to the bigger number. Means what? First, for example, I have to write the number 7. I have to write the number 7. But how can we write 7? I am not able to write the 7 times I. No, this is not a method. So how can we write? So we have to write first v, means the values of v is 5. I put here I, means I put here I in right side. Then means right side I put here I means it makes the addition of that number. It makes the addition of that number. So star root denotes the if either I or V is written on the right of the symbol of a bigger number. 5 is a bigger number. You know the value of V. V value is 5 and the smaller number is I. Means the value of I is 1. If we write bigger number in front of the bigger number, you write the symbol smaller number. That time it makes the addition. Means you can look here. 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 7. Sorry, plus 1 is equals to 8. So this is the symbol of 8. Understand? Now we will take another example. This is the X. This symbol X which denotes the number 10. If I want to write 50, then how can I write 50? Here X is there, means here 10 is there, and if you want to write 50, then I have to write here V. Means the value of X is 10, the value of V is 5. Therefore 10 plus 5 is equals to 50. Got it everyone? We will take another example. Here I is here. I means 1. And I put here another I. Means 3 times I. So 3 times I means 1 plus 1 plus 1. Means we get the answer 3. So this symbol denotes the number 3. Understand? So what we have learned in this rule? We have learned about the symbol I and V is written on the right of the symbol. राइट ऑफ द सिंबल. आप कभी भी राइट साइड को अगर आप लिखते हो तो आप राइट साइड को लिखते हो तो मीन्स वहां पे जो है वो क्या होने वाली है, हमारी एडिशन होने वाली है. क्या होने वाली है? एडिशन. इफ यू आर राइटिंग ऑन राइट साइड ऑफ द नंबर सो दैट इट मेक्स द एडिशन ऑफ दैट नंबर. गॉट इट एवरीवन? नाउ नेक्स्ट वन. रूल नंबर 4. When I written on the left of the V or X, if we write I on the left side of V or X, then its value is subtracted from the value of V or X. Then its value is subtracted from the value of V or X. See, V is here. And if I write I here, this side, means left side of the V. So if we write left side, so it makes the subtraction. If we write left side of the any symbol like I or X, it makes the subtraction. Okay. So I, the value of I is 5. You know very well the value of I is 5. And if I put I here, then I 5 minus 1. So this is the symbol of 4. This is the symbol of 4. Understand? We will take another example. If I want to write number 9, how can we write number 9? Is it correct? No. Why? Because of the first rule. We are not able to write the constantly thrice. Only we can write constantly thrice time, not a 4 time. Okay. So this is number 8. This is number 9 is totally wrong. So how can we write the number 9? If you know the value of 10. What is the value of 10? X is you know the symbol of 10. What is the value symbol of 10? X is the symbol of 10. And if you write I on the left side of X, it makes the subtraction. The number 10 minus value of I 1 is equals to 9. Understand? So you understand these 4 rules? Okay, so next period we will learn about how to write the 1 to 20 numbers. Thank you.